thank you for coming in today. Well, as you can tell, I'm a detective. Yeah. So, I was sent here to investigate some things. Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna ask a few questions. It might get a little intense. Yeah. Alright, well, just 1 minute, let me grab something. Gotta get in my tools here, you know. Now, some people would like to say that I interrogate a little bit too hard. But let's not consider this an interrogation, you see. Let's just think of it as a casual talk, okay? So, I'll take my jacket off here. And, you see, I have been informed that a little thing called tingles been going around here. And, well, I was sent to investigate such tingles. So, got my little file here, which contains all of my evidence that I need to convict you of such tingles. You see, I have been following you for quite some time, you see, and, well, evidence is quite compelling, but, before I post such evidence elsewhere, I wanted to inform you of, what was going on. So, just to let you know how this works, I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to show you some evidence that may or may not be linked directly to you. Now, being that this is evidence, it is proof that you did do certain things, you see. But some of which are not direct evidence to you. So, let's get started. Now, before I open this envelope, whatever you prefer, just to show all seriousness, the gloves are coming off. You see, when things get real serious, the gloves always come off. Alright, so, let me start with the first piece of evidence. Yes, the first key point of evidence. You see this piece of paper here? This piece of paper represents your tingles. Your tingles been going down, you see. Been going down statistically. And when your tingles go down, people send me, people like me, and specifically me, to investigate it. So your tingles, they've been going down. Let me see. What this means is that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask you a question, which will have a follow-up question after that. Have your tingles indeed been going down? Alright. Now I ask that you answer this with full confidentiality and the fact that you're answering it truthful. Now, it is all up to my detective skills, you see, to detect whether you are lying or not. But I do indeed think that your tingles are going down. So which brings us to the next part of the tingle investigation. Which, by the way, I am not enclosing who hired me to stake out this condition going on right now. But, next point of evidence, you see, is going, it's more of a tingularity question, you see. When you have the tingles, I solely figured out where you were spending those tingles, you see. And I figured out through a series of tasks and surveys, you see, stakeouts, if you will, that you were spending your tingles with some rather different people, you see. When you spend your tingles everywhere, that could be found throughout the nation and is easily trackable, very easily trackable. So, let me just pack the rest of the evidence back. We'll use that in just a moment. So I'm going to ask you this question right now. Have you indeed been spending your tingles with this man right here? And don't forget to answer truthfully. Have you indeed spent your tingles with this man? Well, you see, the second follow-up question to this is, what is this man's name? Right here. Blonde hair. As you can see, he has 2 microphones on the side here. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Spending your tingles on Fred here. Not bad. I could understand why you were selling your tingles to him. But, I want to know what you were buying with those tingles, you see. This, Fred character that I just showed you, he's been, buying tingles for a while now. And I want to know why you sold them to him. But, you see, that's not the only person I caught you selling tingles to, you see. I followed you for a little while, you see, and also found you giving tingles to this person here. Now, this person here, this person buys tingles in bulk, you see. And you, while you have been selling tingles in bulk, which I don't know if you know or not, but when you sell in bulk especially with tingles, it is highly traceable. Let me say that again. Highly traceable. Now, this person here, other than bulk tingle buying, you see, this person has many, many contacts, which aren't always accounted for at the end of the day. And you see, even though bulk is very easy to trace, you see, the records don't always show who all was bought from. But luckily, your records were on there, so I'm gonna ask about that last person if you have been selling your tingles to that person. Now don't forget to answer truthfully here. Alright, let me just write some notes here. Giving me some information that I may or may not find truthful. Alright here, just and you did say for sure that you have been selling tingles in bulk. That's your final statement on that question? Alright, I'll write it down, it's going in the record. Oh, no. There's no worries about me writing this stuff down. Nothing at all. Okay. Just put this back here. Now, this last piece of imagery. It's been the most popular among all evidence pieces. You see, you're not the only one to be selling tingles to this person, you see. Now, don't be in shock when I show you this image because we all know you sell tingles to this person. You see this person here? Right here, yeah. You see, among lots and lots of other people that sell tingles to this person, you, of all people, have been selling the most to this person. Now, while you may claim not to know this person, right here, this person is at the tippy top chain for buying tingles. So, it's very, very unlikely that you don't know them in the first place. And secondly, very unlikely that you haven't sold tingles to this person. So I'm going to ask you just this one time. Have you or have you not sold tingles to the last person that I showed you? Now remember, answer honestly. Alright, let me just write this down. And you, plead the fifth with this question? Guilty, guilty, guilty. If that doesn't say guilty, I don't know what does. Well, you see, that may have been my last piece of evidence in that little envelope, you see. Right in, yeah. But what you don't realize, sir and ma'am, is that there's one problem left. See, just about an hour ago, I had searched your premises of stay. And what I found there was some compelling evidence against you. Now, before I show you this evidence, is there anything you would like to admit to me before I turn it in? No? Alright, well, you brought this on yourself. See, I found this little green serum here. Now, I don't know if you know what this is, but just to jog your memory of what you bought the other day, you bought a level 5 potency of tingle serum. You can specifically hear it when you shake it. How thick the liquid is, you see. I don't even have to open it up. I don't have to do no test. It's level 5 potency. Now, there is plenty of places you could have bought this. But, by the cap, by the end, by the specific color in this serum, you see, it proves only one place sells tingle serum like this in this high level of potency. Yeah, that's right. Tingle Bottom Industries. Been getting all up in there, messing with some big organizations. You're gonna get yourself caught with this, and you did. Oh, you don't even know what you're in for, do you? Level 5 tingle serum is of the highest level wanted and possible made. You see, once I turn you in for this serum, especially from Tingle Bottom Industries, you see, you're gonna be turned in immediately. Forget all the other, pictures and whatever you said. This is intent to sell tingles. You've been dealing all up here with the tingle serum and selling, buying. I don't know what you got up in here, but I'm about to bust it open. And this is a smoking gun, if you will. Well, keep that right here with me. Just make sure nobody takes that, So, with that piece of evidence out of the way, now, might I remind you that was from Tingle Bottom Industries, the most highest industry level you can get tingle serum. Do you have anything you would like to say to me or confess to that might disregard such evidence? Okay, let me get my pen here. Alright. Of course, always denying what is said. That's typical. But I think we're past the denial stage, if you want to admit to it, because I also have photo evidence of this being in your place. So is there anything else other than denial that you would like to say to me at this moment? No? Alright. I guess I'll just have to put you down. Oh, you see, I've already booked you and you don't even know it. Yeah, well, I'd have called what you called a popo. Yeah, the popo, the pork chops, the police, the cops. And, they already called in a case of the tingles. They even found one of your victims, you see. You sold tingles to with this level 5 tingle serum. And they over tingulated, as you call it. And they were sent to the hospital immediately. But what you don't realize is that's a high level crime right there. But as we speak, the little popo are headed right here to arrest you for content to sell and buying tingulation. But in the meantime, they will be trying to link you to the over-tingulation cases going on right now, you see. And when they do link you, you're going away for a long, long time, you see. And that's what you deserve. So put all this up now before the police arrive. Oh, what was that? You want to know who hired me? Well, suppose since you're going away for a little while, well, a long while, I suppose, I might as well acknowledge your question. You see, I was hired by a certain person, and how should I put this? His name is Stan, you see. Yeah, you might recognize him, you see. Because Stan is a undercover cop, and he hired me to do an out-of-reach investigation on you because you bought a small case of the tingles from him, and he wanted me to investigate you and get you down with all the evidence, you see. And, well, he was right, wasn't he? So, suppose it was nice knowing you while it lasted, but you're going away for a long time, so I hope you enjoy what you've done with yourself. All that tingularity and tingle stuff. It's evil. So, that concludes my questions, the evidence. Now we're just waiting for the cops to show up. So, don't even try to run it. It won't even matter. The door's locked. It won't even matter. So, I gotta get going now, but don't worry. He'll be away for a long time.